Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of Snapshots from the Summit. 5 minutes of amazing goodness that enable you to unlock the money vault and escape the cage that's keeping you imprisoned. Whether that's a 9 to 5, a job, or whether that's a business not bringing home the biscuits, so to speak, my friends. Okay, today we start a 4-part series of 4 things that you are probably investing in that are going to, in all probability, leave you a poorer, right? And I'm particularly thinking about investments you're probably making right now with both money and time. And you need to ask the question, are they fulfilling their promise to you? Are you getting out what you thought you were going to get out of these investments that I'm going to go through over the next 4 episodes, right? And deep down, my friends, deep down, they are probably going to make you poorer in the long term. And that's what we want to look at, the long term. And that's what we're going to be looking at over these 4 episodes. Okay, number 1 thing that is probably going to leave you a poorer is investment number 1, which is investment in a JOB, or job for short. JOB stands for just over broke, and there's a reason for that, right? Because right now, you are probably pouring a minimum of 40 hours of your time, effort, energy into the 9 to 5, and even if you're only working 9 to 5, which a majority, regardless of what country you're in, are probably not doing 40 hours. Some are doing 50, some 60, some more, just to make ends meet. So let's say minimum of 9 to 5, which is 40 hours a week of, and big flashing neon lights, tradable time, right? Money is a replenishing asset, but time is not, my friends. Time, you use it once, it's gone forever, right? So tradable time. So you're trading I like to call it prostituting, 40 hours at a minimum of your week on the JOB, right? And you've made a deal. You've made a contract with your employer that sets in stone how much your time is worth, right? You've made a contract. You've made a deal with the employer that stipulates your time is worth X amount of dollars. But like everybody, deep down you believe that you're worth a lot more, okay? Deep down you believe you're worth a lot more. Well, you should, right? The question is that you want to ask yourself is, how many more major career moves have you got in you? How many more major career moves have you got in you? And the second question you want to ask is this: how many of them are likely to double your income at the very least, right? At the very least. So how many more major career moves have you got in you? And you usually make the career move to get more biscuits, so to speak. And how many of those biscuits are likely to be double because of the career move? Double at a minimum, right? Double at a minimum. The truth is this, my friends. The truth is this. Many of us make an investment decision in the JOB market out of convenience, right? We take a job, we take a position, we don't really want it, but it pays the bills. And then guess what? We spend the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years regretting that decision regretting that. Regret's an evil thing, my friends. We spend all these years regretting that decision, even though deep down we believed it was probably a bad move in the first place. Okay, but we do it because it's out of convenience. We need to pay the bills somehow, right? We need to pay the bills somehow, so we take some job, and then all of a sudden we get into the habit of just, getting up in the morning, going to work the 9 to 5, and then 40 years, 50 years later, we've got nothing to show for it except 40 to 50 years of wasted time, which we knew was going to be the case if we look deep down and we search out from the beginning. We knew that was going to be the case. So if that, my friends, is the case for you, if you feel like this is you, then guess what? It's time to start looking for your great escape. And guess what? If you're watching this, you're in the right place, right? Because if you're watching the Snapshots from the Summit episode, you know that's what we specialize in, the great escape, unlocking the money vault, escaping the cage that's keeping you in prison. So if you've made a very poor decision to invest in a JOB, then maybe it might be a good time as we move into a new decade, which is when I'm recording this. We move into a new decade and only days away. Maybe a good time to reach out. One of 3 ways above or below this episode. Pick the one that suits you, and let's get together and see whether we can help you unlock your money vault and escape your cage, creating the great escape in the new decade, my friends. Okay, that's episode 1 of 4 investment decisions that are probably going to leave you poor. And number 1 was investment in the JOB, my friends. We'll be back on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit with number 2. Till then, it's Dwayne signing off for the team here at Conquer Your Everest. I will speak to you again on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Bye for now. Till then, have a good one. Bye.